So Marika, Beanie, and I are in a really cool remote rock climbing area called Jack's Canyon in Arizona. And I was just thinking about how much we love boondocking, being off-grid, never ever going to an RV park. And so I want to share with you how you can boondock every single day of the year. I think the single most important thing when it comes to picking a rig for boondocking is picking something that has adequate off-grid energy. We have a truck camper that has 2 propane tanks. We have 2 100 amp hour batteries. We have close to 300 watts of solar power on our roof. This was totally a surprise, but when we bought the truck camper, we learned the truck's alternator actually charges our batteries as well. And we have a generator in case any of the other power sources don't work. All right, the next part of this is picking a rig that has large water tanks. For a small truck camper RV, this one has really a good amount of water capacity. We also carry 10 gallons of extra water in our truck cab. We usually can last a week to 2 weeks in these boondocking spots in the middle of nowhere without having to go back to town. So another part of this is picking a vehicle that is off-road capable. Just having a vehicle that is reliable, capable on the off-road is going to get you maybe out to spaces that are a little bit more wild, a little bit more untouched. And that's why we got a truck camper, was because we wanted something small. We didn't want to be pulling a trailer on bumpy roads. So it is nice to have something that can just do it.
That's good.
So the last part of this is just having repair tools, having some backup systems, and I think having roadside assistance. Our transmission went out on our first trip across the country. We had to call a tow. And because we had roadside assistance, it only cost us $40 to tow our truck and truck camper like 45 minutes away to a transmission shop. Next part is about camping. We have spent now hundreds of nights solely camping in national forest campgrounds. They're beautiful. They're always in an awesome location. They're not as popular as national parks, so there's gonna be less people in national forest campgrounds. And the biggest thing is that they're free and you can stay for 14 days before you have to pick up and move. The next part is about just the traveling lifestyle in general. I really think it's great to move slowly while you're boondocking. The essence of traveling full-time and boondocking full-time, it's about being out in these places where it's quiet. It's about letting go of the stresses of normal routine life and kind of just slowing it down, being in a campsite, exploring the area, going on hikes, enjoying the sunsets, enjoying your time, reading a book in the middle of the day, doing yoga, whatever it is you love to do, but just doing it more slowly.
Oh, there she is. Oh.
If you're lucky enough, you might be able to work remotely. Maybe you have a job that you can do on your computer. Another way to support yourself on the road is working seasonally. Marika and I both work jobs in Sedona, Arizona over the winter for about 6 months. We were serving and bartending in a restaurant. While it's not maybe anyone's favorite thing to do, to be a server or to work in the service industry, and we actually made a freaking good amount of money to save up to keep supporting ourselves on the road. So it could be worth it for you. Next up is your mobile plan. We both have unlimited data plans and like a 25 gigabyte hotspot through AT&T. This plan only costs $55 a month. It's certainly cheaper than doing Starlink. Yeah, maybe just start with a good mobile plan instead of starting with Starlink or something more expensive. The last tip is just to embrace the unknown. Get out there and have new experiences. There's gonna be things that are very challenging. You're gonna have breakdowns. You're gonna need to fix things. You might get caught in bad weather. You might get caught in a place that you don't like and you need to pick up and move, but that's all part of it. This lifestyle is about change. It's about new experiences. And if you're open to it, you're gonna have a great time, because even when something goes wrong, you're gonna meet some new people. You're gonna have like an interesting experience, and it will be totally different from your regular day-to-day life.
Honey loves his life.
I do love my life. I love my girls. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in boondocking year-round, please give this channel a like and subscribe. Marika, Beanie, and I plan to do this for several years to come. So thank you for your support. It's been awesome so far, and have a good one. See you next time.